Welcome everyone. Today we shall study the complex conjugate property of DFT. So before starting with the complex conjugate property of the DFT, let us know what do you mean by the word conjugate. The word conjugate means it is the complex numbers conjugate is formed by keeping the real part same and changing the sign of the imaginary part. In a complex number, the conjugate is formed by keeping the real part same and changing the sign of the imaginary part. Now let us come to the explanation of the property or decoding of the property. The complex conjugate property of the DFT states that if x of k is the DFT of the sequence x of n, then the DFT of the complex conjugate of the sequence x of n is the complex conjugate of the DFT with a circular shift of n minus k samples expressed as x conjugate of n minus k. That is, DFT of the complex conjugate of the sequence x of n. The time domain signal x of n, complex conjugate of the time domain signal x of n, is equal to the complex conjugate of x of n minus k, circular shift of n minus k samples, performing the circular shifting in of n minus k samples and taking the complex conjugate of that will be equal to complex conjugate of DFT of x of n. This property is useful for analyzing real valued signals as it shows the spectrum of the real signal is complex conjugate symmetric. This property is useful for analyzing the real valued signals because it shows the spectrum of a real signal is conjugate spectrum x of n minus k is equal to complex conjugate of k. So statement of our property is if DFT of x of n is x of k, then the DFT of complex conjugate of x of n is equal to complex conjugate of x of n minus k. The star which you represent here, the star which you represent with near the x represents the complex conjugate. You have to pronounce it as x of complex conjugate of n, or complex conjugate x of n is equal to complex conjugate of x of n minus k. The DFT applying to the time domain representation of x, complex conjugate of x of n, will be equal to complex conjugate of time shifting property, time shifting of n minus k samples. Now let us come to the proof of the complex conjugate property. So as per the property says x of n, the DFT which leads to x of k. The complex conjugate of x of n, when you perform DFT, you will get x of complex conjugate of minus k with the modulus n. When then again the modulus double small brackets means that is convolution. So complex conjugate of n minus k. Proof. So proving the proof of this complex conjugate property will start like this. By definition, we know the DFT of x conjugate of n will be given as DFT of complex conjugate of x of n is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1, complex conjugate of x of n, and the exponential term remains the same, e to the power of minus j 2 pi by n into kn. We know that e to the power of j 2 pi by n into n is equal to e to the power of j 2 pi n, that is equal to cos of 2 pi n plus j sin 2 pi n is always equal to 1. That is nothing but e to the power of j theta is equal to 1. That will be on the point on the circle. That is e to the power of j 2 pi is equal to 360 degree back to the start. So e to the power of j 4 pi is equal to 2 rotations of the 360 degree. E to the power of j 2 pi k is multiples of 2 pi in the exponent, has no effect. So for the any integer value of k, e to the power of j 2 pi k is equal to 1 because of the periodicity property. You can write 1 as e to the power of j theta is equal to 1 wherever 1 is represent, wherever the 1 can be represented in DFT as e to the power of j theta. In this case, e to the power of j theta can be written as e to the power of j 2 pi k. So because e to the power of j 2 pi into k multiple, any integer multiple of k will always be equal to 1. So we apply in the equation 1, we apply e to the power of j 2 pi n into n by n because this value will be 1. Will not change the meaning of the equation. Substituting this term e to the power of j 2 pi n into n by n in the equation 1 will not change the meaning of the equation because the value of this exponential term will be 1. For the sake of proving of our property, we are considering this term because it will not change the value or the meaning of our property. So therefore DFT of complex conjugate of x of n is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1. So x complex conjugate of x of n into e to the power of minus j 2 pi by kn divided by n into that one term will be replaced by here e to the power of j 2 pi by 2 pi n into n divided by n. Now what we will do is we will take n as common here. So we are going to take here the first exponential term and the second exponential term. We can take this small n as common. So when you take a small n as common, you will get n minus k e to the power of j 2 pi n of n minus k divided by n. Okay. So here we will be shifting this complex conjugate. We are applying x complex conjugate, this star, the star next to the x, we will be applying to the whole term. We will be applying complex conjugate now, which was near x. Complex conjugate of x of n will be applied to the whole this equation. So here, as you can see the light pencil arrow mark here, I am applying this complex conjugate to the whole term. So when we apply to the whole term, we will get the x of n minus k complex conjugate of x of n minus k is equal to complex conjugate of x of n minus k. So this equation is proved. Thank you.